Alright everyone, we're back with the first testing game with Reanimator, and we drew a decent hand, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it on the draw. I suspect they might be playing the blue-red Delver, which also might be the case if they're testing for post-rotation. The Delver list gets much worse without Ponder. Delver just never flips, and this is not Delver. This looks like it'll be Grixis Control, which is actually a relatively hard matchup. Here I think I want to play Lingering Souls, because I have the Crater Hoof. But I don't have a discard outlet yet. It might have been incorrect to play the land. I might have mulched first, then play the land, but I was originally thinking about Tracker's Instinct into another Accelerator, so I think I'm going to do that. We didn't hit it, but we hit Thragtusk, which is almost as good, so. And we can play him eternally at the moment. If we let the game get on too late, it can get out of our control. Grixis Control has answers to just about everything. Not quite as much as Esper, but it has better ways to win, and it can win a little faster. But if there's any moment where he doesn't have the correct answer, he can just lose to Crater Hoof, so that's the fortunate thing about him as our fatty. Right here, I think it's correct to play Mulch first. I don't see any point not to play one again. I was kind of hoping to hit a Lingering Souls, but that's fine. Okay, so we don't hit any lands, but we hit everything else. So it's pretty good. We're revealing information, but we're threatening to win the game in 2 turns. He's probably going to be leaving a lot of dual mana untapped with at least 1 blue, threatening the counterspell, and a lot of Grixis list main board and Isle Spellbomb. So I'm already considering putting Avacyn in, but he could be playing the 4 mana removal. I forgot the name. Has flashback for 7, exiles a creature, and all of the creatures of the same name. That's a really good way to deal with her, but if he's not going to be expecting that, it'll be good for game 2. Okay, so I'm really considering playing Thragtusk here. But that'll take all of my mana. I think I'd rather invest into better spells, so I'm going to play Lingering Souls. I almost expect a Whipflare Slackstorm here, which is okay because I can rebuild the board. If he doesn't, he just either needs to counter the Reanimation or he guess he loses. Sever the Bloodline, that's the name of the card. Maybe I should be playing that. Okay, so, alright. Yeah, he needs to be Slagstorming here. It's way too dangerous, or Day of Judgment is way too dangerous to just... Okay, so... I don't know what he's up to. Does he not see the Crater Hoof? He just didn't run the sweeper. Alright, well we don't have white mana, so we're not going to be attacking with the bird. Well, actually, yeah, never mind. I lied. that's 5. He actually might survive. I haven't hit him yet. I'm too lazy to do the math on, but I'm pretty sure he loses. So he stops to, oh yeah, no, he loses by a long shot. 6, 12, 18, 28. Yeah, not even close. Alright, so unfortunately for him, he just didn't draw a sweeper. Alright, so Grixis Control, I think, will lose too many spells. I don't think I need Thrag Test, to be honest, and this is one of the few games where I don't need it. I don't think I'm going to race him. He has very few victory conditions, so I think the answer to all is good. Avacyn will be good for this game, and so will Gristlebrand. And then obviously I want to keep in the Crater Hoof for punishing purposes. But we're one card over. Inferno Titan's not as necessary. He's a good clock, but he's also easy to kill. I'll drop an Inferno Titan. The downside about this version is that we can't really cast the spells we're bringing in. But we're just going for the reanimation. He should have Graveyard Hate, though. I also thought about playing Stony Silence, which is a very flexible cycle card. Turns off swords and activate other activation of artifacts, but really it stops Tormod's Crypt, which will be the new answer to a lot of these. But I'm going to be going for the long game here. If I hit the Avacyn, I really hope that wins me the game. So let's try this. This hand is actually keepable. It's risky, obviously, if he has the answer to the early mana dork, but I don't suspect he will. Him being on the play gives him a better chance of having like a turn to Whip Flare, but it gives me a chance of drawing a turn to Blackcleave Glyphs, so this hand I think is a correct keep. Alright, so he's not drawing spells, he's threatening. I think here is correct to Faithful Suiting and not give him a reason to wipe our board yet. Alright, so we get 2 lands, an Avacyn, a Crater Hoof. Don't think we're probably going to have to reveal the information by discarding these, because we just can't hold on to them too long and discard other spells that we can actually cast. Well, we're just asking for a way to remove our graveyard, but that happens. So the question here is to either flashback Faithful Suiting or play Lingering Souls, and I think the answer is both, because I have mana for both. But more than likely, I'm not going to do both. I'm going to play Tracker's Instinct and Faithful Suiting, because he's not doing anything or has any way of threatening us. And this is why, also. This is plan B. So here, I think it's correct to Faithful Suiting. Or Instincts, my bad. And we hit nothing, but we have Avacyn next turn if he has nothing. Or no, we have Avacyn this turn. Wow. Good times. So far the plan is working. And yes, that's correct forever. So far the plan is working. Sounds weird. It's like saying 2-2, even though those are correct. If he actually has a Sever, that would be impressive. I'm trying to think of other spells. I mean, he could be playing Karn, but Karn's a little slow in this strategy, so. So I think I want to drop Lingering Souls before I township them. Maybe I could drop it and flash it back. be a little flashy. I don't know how much mana that'll cost. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, I'll swing with these first. He took out Black Sun. Wow, I can't type at this angle. Okay, so he takes the damage here. I'm not going to reveal the Gavany yet because I don't want him to scoop. He might scoop anyway. I think it's still lethal. I just want to hit him as hard as I can. At this point, I know he can't win. Maybe he'll play the... Nope, he's got a blocker. Okay, so now the township's relevant. Or I could play this and kill it. Let's see. 1, 2... Yeah, not even close. Which one will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? So I can win either way. I could play this, kill his guy, attack, or township. Township's more fun. I don't want to reveal my Inferno Titan. That's just mean. He's going to make me do it, but at least he's letting me do it. I think that's a better way to look at it. Oh no, I didn't do it. Huh. Trigger finger. I might as well use my mana on something. I'll pitch the Inferno Titan. Make him feel bad. F2 hits okay, and my finger's resting on it, and I push down after blockers, which just goes straight into combat damage. So I didn't get a chance to activate the township. Now that's a comeback. Kind of. No, it's not. Because I have Oblivion Ring. How about that? I mean, obviously he should just be dead here, but at least it makes it feel like he has a chance. I obviously can't prolong the game any longer with fun little plays because he could actually find answers. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. Alright, and that's the deck. That's against a control deck, which typically, if they're a little faster, which they usually are, is a much harder matchup with their little sweepers that rotate anyway. But as far as now is concerned, Grixis is usually pretty tough. But we got pretty good draws. We played in our house correctly, and he didn't capitalize on the opportunities, and for the most part, he didn't have the answers. And that's what you want to be doing. You want to force him and make him have the answer. And he didn't, so he lost. So I'll probably be back with a few other videos of different archetype matchups, and just be looking for him in the future.